right, so we have completed the Foothills Trail.
Woo!
77.6 miles, 76.2 miles.
Painful trail.
Grueling, uphill steps.
We went uphill even when we were going downhill. We were going uphill. It was amazing.
It was easily the hardest hike I've ever done.
It was the most painful hike I've ever done.
Yeah. You got blisters to show for it.
I got blisters on me heels.
So overall,
excellent. It's going to be memorable. I'm going to be crowing about doing this because I've wanted to do this trail for decades, and I finally get a patch.
Oh yeah, the peregrine patch for through hiking. So yeah, I think this might have cured my curiosity for doing through hikes, because I don't know that I care to do any more through hikes. It was that hard. But it was fun. It was an adventure.
I think it's cured our desire to backpack ever again.
Yeah, it's killed our will to live is what it's done. All right, man. It was fun. We have made it to Traveler's Rest, where we will be staying at. Where are we staying at? The Hampton Inn for the night. Take our gear in, get settled up, and then we're going to go find us some food. And who's this with us? It's Carl.
I'm here.
Carl hasn't been on a hike since 2019.
It's been a long
time. We're glad to have you back.
Thank you. It's beautiful weather.
It is. All right.
Mortgages and peanuts.
Let's do trail mix, Toblerone, and gummies if we make.
What you making there, brother?
I made the coffee bar, and then look, they got moonshine over here. You can put it in your coffee. Moonshine everywhere.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Third rate romance, low rent rendezvous.
Hey, check out this cool toilet that we got. The lid opens up, there's a light inside there, and it sprays water, man. That's awesome.
So good.
That would be a drive. Right here. Exactly.
After I did it, my brother-in-law called. What's
Just dropped off the car at Table Rock, headed to our food drop-off spot. What's that called?
Upper Whitewater Falls Access.
Upper Whitewater Falls Access. All right, our shuttle driver, Chaz, has made it to our midway point where he's picking us up and driving us to the trailhead. Taz, it's good to finally meet you.
All right, good morning, sir.
This here is the trailhead of the Foothills Trail at Oconee State Park. Getting ready to hit the trail. And according to this sign, we got 76.2 miles to get to Table Rock. 6 days, 5 nights. It's going to be epic. All right, we have made it to Oconee State Park. This is the trailhead for the Foothills Trail.
Yes.
We have Joel Chad, again in the back.
That's right.
And a face we haven't seen in 2 years, Mr. Carl. Glad to have you back, buddy.
It's so good to be back.
Carl needs some time in the woods. This is a desperately needed off-the-grid week for him. You guys ready to hit the Foothills Trail?
Yes.
We're ready.
We've been talking about it for a year and a half. We've been planning it for 6 months.
It's time.
Time is now.
Yep.
Let's hit the trail.
I just didn't want. I'll say it now. I just didn't want to. Just don't look at the camera.
All right, so look who we met on the trail. This is AT through hiker Braids, class of 2020. We're excited to meet you and enjoyed your through hike.
Thank you.
Met her on the Foothills Trail. This is awesome.
Yay!
We're going to grow our hair out and have braids ourselves
You should.
eventually. We're going to do it.
You should. You get one of those wigs.
I just need to buy false braids and just have them hanging off my hat.
In honor.
Yeah.
Awesome. You have a great hike.
All right, y'all too. Well, I just met 3 other subscribers just then. It's crazy. I should get them on all these people on video, and I don't know. I just forget about the moment. Was it? I don't know. Just kind of not in the mindset. But it was Joel, Al, and Carl. So they follow my AT hike.
Got some mail here on the trail. Mom, I love you.
So the shoulder straps sit up higher. The next time I put it on.
No, I had to buy them. They're a pretty rugged work shoe. You getting them?
Yeah, I'm going back to get it.
Here we are at the base of Lick Log Falls and the Chattooga River. Lick Log Falls. Coming off a nice ascent after lunch, we are now descending and have come across the Chattooga River.
But so it's probably more like 7.5.
Okay, that's solid, brother.
Yeah. Crossed over. That's a good many years ago.
We are at our campsite for the night, right next to the Chattooga River. Carl's getting us a fire going. Got here about 5 o'clock. We couldn't go to our first campsite because it was too crowded. A lot of people on the trail here. So we had to find another place. And this one's not ideal, but will work for us. A new record today as far as mileage in one day. We ended up going about 14 miles. Great hiking day, great hiking weather. It's been awesome so far. Chad's over here with the Ultiplex. Carl's here with the Landshan. I'm up here with the hammock. And Joel is yet to set up his tent, but I think it's going right there. Good morning. This is day 2 of Foothills Trail Hike. Had a good night's sleep. Chad said it got down to 30 degrees. Everybody stayed pretty warm.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, no
Real
issues.
warm. No.
Breaking down camp now, getting ready to hit the trail. We got about 9 to 12 miles to do today. We'll figure it out. We don't know how far we're going to go. We got a couple extra miles in yesterday that we weren't expecting. Carl's asleep on my shoulder. And so we don't know if we're going to do 12 or 9 or what, but we'll figure it out along the way.
We might just finish it up today.
Yeah, we might go all the way.
60 something today.
All right, so we'll see you down the trail. All right, so the campsite is clean. We're ready to hike on. We got, what, about 1,000-foot elevation We got a pretty good elevation today to go up.
But pit toilets in 2.5 miles.
Pit toilets in 2.5 miles, which is good news for several people. I took care of business early. Couldn't wait.
I'm going to use a pit toilet.
We are headed up a spur trail to go see King Creek Falls. Ah, there he is. All right, we're getting ready to go up our 1,000-foot ascent. Took a little 20-minute break. It's going to be brutal. 1,000 feet and 3 miles.
Straight up.
See you guys when we get there.
Ouchie.
59.8 miles to Table Rock. Making some progress. Got about 19 miles in. All right, so we are about a mile into this 3 mile, 1,000-foot ascent, and it's tough. And I don't know, I might have a little injury going on. I took a step up a couple rock steps and pulled something in my right calf. I can't take big steps. I have to take little steps to keep it from hurting too bad. I took some ibuprofen and hope that will help. I'm just hoping it doesn't get to be a bigger problem. So we'll see. It only hurts going uphill, so downhill doesn't seem to bother me much.
Sides of the mountain.
Yeah, it's just
That's
gorgeous.
A drop, man.
Sassafras is supposed to be taller than that.
Really?
Sassafras is the tallest mountain in South Carolina.
That just made a milk.
You going to take each surgery and laying on your back? Okay, knock it off.
This is a no-name waterfall. We have made it to East Fork campsite. Got about 10 miles in today. Let's go take a look at our campsite. We have Joel and Carl set up here.
We might as well share a tent. We're so close.
Chad setting up over here. We are sharing a campsite with another group of guys. Your name is?
My name is Eddie.
Eddie. Nice to meet you, Eddie.
Nice to meet you.
And then we've got
Josh.
Josh. Nice to meet you.
Ewan.
Excuse me?
Ewan.
Ewan.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like
12 years old?
Yep.
Hiking the trail. All right, so we got a new group or new couple added to our campsite. This is Madeline and Robert. All right, we've met you guys on the trail yesterday. Kind of been hopscotching each other all day.
That's right.
So
Can't believe we caught you.
I
yeah,
thought you guys were going to smoke us today.
no, we'll be hopscotching all the way to Table Rock. But glad to meet you guys. Glad you can come and camp with us.
Yeah, likewise.
Good to be here.
So this is Carl's heel. He bought a brand new pair of boots and decided the Foothills Trail was a good idea to break them in.
On day 2.
On day 2, he made it 2 days with a monster blister. This is Carl's flesh that he just ripped off his heel. Hold it up once.
Pop it around.
Oh my gosh.
This is actually going to be my dinner with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
It is Monday morning after a cool, crisp evening of 30 degrees. We are cold. A little chilly.
Yeah.
A little beat up. Carl's got a tore up foot. My calf is giving me a little bit of problems, but we're hiking on. Chad has already taken off down the trail. We got 13 miles to do today. Where are we going to?
We're going to Bear Camp.
Bear Camp Creek or Bear Camp.
Yeah.
Everybody feel good?
Yeah, very good.
Let's do it.
Oh, and we've been 23.6 miles of it.
Oh, okay.
You want to show them?
23.6 miles. Only 50 more to go.
I didn't see it one bit.
This is our first view of Lake Jocassee. We'll be going down to the lake and around the lake to the other side, to the east side of the lake. Here's a little better view of Jocassee. It's just gorgeous. We have the mountains of South Carolina with Lake Jocassee to the right. We are now under 50 miles to Table Rock, 47.9 miles to go. We have made it back to Whitewater Falls, where we dropped a car and a food resupply. So we're here, we're gonna take us a little break. We have some cold Cokes waiting for us, some cold fruit, change out some gear. This is gonna be a good little rest. So we made it 30 miles to our food resupply. Had a little lunch, had some cold Cokes.
What you eating, Carl?
Trail mix.
Sorry, go ahead.
And we're bidding farewell to Chad. He's had enough of the trail. He's ready to go on home, but he'll be our trail support for us as we need it.
Bring beer, Chad.
So we're going to hit the trail. We got 8 more miles to get to camp for the day. We'll see you there. We're getting ready to come up on another big waterfall.
Which one is that one?
And I'm not sure the name of it. Hopefully there's a sign down there.
Look how high.
All right, we are at Whitewater Falls. Upper Whitewater Falls. This is just spectacular. Upper Whitewater Falls, man. This is awesome.
It is. Very much.
Say something, Carl. We get to hike besides this beautiful river. So we are on our last major ascent for the day. 400 or 500 feet. It is absolutely brutal. The ascents here are really, really hard. Sometimes straight up. But when we finish this last ascent, then it's all downhill into the campsite. We got maybe 2-3 miles left to get to campsite. This is Hillard Falls. So we made it to camp on Monday night. This is a stealth site, unplanned stop. We actually stopped short of our planned campsite. We're just kind of running out of gas. It was getting late, and nobody had this site, so it's a great site. So here's my hammock setup. Drying some things out. It was very damp last night, so everything's a little wet. We got Carl over here and Joel over here. Beautiful area, great campsite. It's going to add an extra mile to tomorrow, but it is what it is. It is Tuesday morning, April 6th, about 7:52. We're getting ready to hit the trail. We got a 13 and a half mile day today, and it's generally believed to be the hardest day of the hike.
Yes. Elevation wise, it looks like the hardest day.
A lot of elevation. We knocked off a mile early yesterday because we found a cool stealth campsite.
No, because yesterday afternoon sucked.
It sucked.
We had to pull off.
It hurt.
It hurt. Yesterday afternoon was rough.
And I figured there was more pain today too. Yeah. So we're getting ready to hit the trail. We'll show some sights on the way. Let's hike on. So this was our Monday night campsite. Got a nice fire ring here. Had a nice bench to sit on. Prep and eat our food. Carl and Joel were tent pats were over there. And this tree here and this tree here held my hammock. So it's a great site. Good night's sleep. About 45 degrees this morning. Nice and warm. Compared to yesterday, it was 30. All right, we have hit the halfway point of the Foothills Trail on Tuesday morning. 38.1 more miles to go. And today's going to be grueling. Tomorrow's going to be grueling. Thursday's going to be grueling.
We get to eat Thursday, though.
But we do get to go out and eat. We're already planning our meal for the ride home. Steak,
Meals,
baked potato,
plural.
Wendy's double cheeseburger with biggie fries.
A Biggie Coke.
Biggie Coke. Yeah, can't wait. All right, we are finished that first staircase. We got this staircase here, and we got our first big ascent of the day.
1,000 feet?
1,000 feet.
Defibrillator, please.
Yeah, let's hike on.
All right, here you go.
Getting ready to enter gorgeous state park.
He's hunting.
First black snake.
It's beautiful.
Good at tail.
Yeah, he's trying to fool you.
And we're doing our second big ascent of the day, as you can tell by the heavy breathing. And it pretty much sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we still got a good ways to go. So keep on hiking on. After that brutal ascent, we had to stop for some lunch, refuel, and we are now on the downward side of that mountain.
Thank God.
Headed for Lake Jocassee. We'll be going around Jocassee, and we have one big brutal uphill going up Heartbreak Ridge. So we should be there in a little bit. We have descended that mountain. I don't know what the name of it was, but it was It was awful. But we are now down to Lake Jocassee, going around the tip of the lake. .8 miles left to hike.
Woohoo!
On the east side of the lake, there's just bunches and bunches of campsites. We have 1.2 miles to get to camp. We have a very large hill to attack called Heartbreak Ridge with, it's a huge ascent, 200, 300 some odd steps. We'll find out when we get there. We have made it to the base of Heartbreak Ridge, and the reason this is called Heartbreak Ridge is it's going to completely demoralize and break our spirit. We are going straight up these steps. I don't know how many. I'll try to count them and report back to you when I get to the top. All right, made it to the top. How do you feel?
Is there anything worse than this?
Yeah, I counted 152 steps straight up. Absolutely brutal. A mile or so to camp. We're on our way. Apparently I was a little premature in my step count. We still have more to go. This is beyond painful. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Made it to the top. 288 railroad ties. But there are a lot more steps in there than that.
Can't get any worse.
Yeah.
Yes, it can.
That was tough. But I think it's all downhill to the campsite from here. Hopefully. The camera does not do justice the incline that we just climbed. Here comes Joel. Literally one step at a time. Two more.
Even the powerful legs of Joel Horde are having trouble with this one now.
I'm telling you, that was rough. Brutal.
We made it to Rock Creek Camp after a grueling 14-mile day. It was the hardest day so far. Here's our site set up. We got Joel to the left, Carl to the right. And we've got some guests. Your name is?
James.
James? And Mark. Through hiking all the way to Table Rock? Awesome. Great to meet you guys. Glad to camp with you. We get to listen to this all night and lull ourselves to sleep. All right, good morning, everybody. It is day 5 of Rock Creek Campsite to Chimney Top Campsite.
This was a great campsite.
Great campsite.
Awesome campsite.
Shared a site with Mark and James. A good company last night. Good breakfast this morning. We were up at 6 and we're leaving at 8. It's kind of our MO for the week. 2 hours to break camp. Another gorgeous day. We have got 5 straight days of nothing but blue sky, not a cloud in the sky.
It's supposed to change tonight.
Supposed to change tonight.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Calling for rain tomorrow.
And I got a hole in my tent.
And your sleep pad.
And your
And
pillow.
your pillow.
Everything's falling apart.
Oh, gear malfunctions. So let's hit the trail. This is our views this morning. First ascent of the day is done. Hope. Well, we got many more. But here's what the sky looks like.
No, that far.
This is Laurel Fork Falls. So this is the top of Laurel Fork Falls. Second black snake of the hike. You gonna pull him out?
We'll try. Oh, he pulled.
More steps.
I know, brother.
We got a bridge out here at Virginia Hawkins. We're going to try to do some rock hopping to get across. Or Carl will tightrope it.
Cross over. Yeah, there's water here.
So we've reached the end of the line for Joel. He has suffered through 8 miles of absolute excruciating back pain. Stop it.
8 miles.
8 miles. It was horrible. So he's going to go off the trail, go home, and pick us up tomorrow.
He's got all the peanut butter with him.
Oh, man.
You stop.
We'll see you tomorrow.
I see, fellas.
So it is down to the two of us. An adventure. 15 years of scouting adventure. Down to two of us to finish this adventure. We're beat up. Our feet hurt. Carl's got blisters the size of the palm of my hand. His shoes are letting him down. Can we make it?
We're going to make it. We want that patch.
2 miles to camp. 13 to 14 miles tomorrow. And we're done. Let's get hiking. Table Rock State Park. It's getting a little closer. After a grueling 1,000-foot climb, we made it to our campsite, Chimney Top. Here's my hammock set up for the night. We are back here camping with Mark and James, who is set up here. Carl is set up there. And what was your name, sir?
Matt.
Matt. He is with us tonight
He's a photographer.
in his hammock over here.
I loved your camera. I was impressed.
Yeah, man, it takes time. No.
So we're going to eat and get ready for bed. We're going to get up early tomorrow, probably about 5. Try to get out of here by 6:30, 6 o'clock if possible. We have another massive climb up Sassafras, and it's going to suck the life right out of us. So, signing off for tonight. Day 6, the last day.
We are beat up.
Beat up. Carl's feet are tore up. We're just tired. We're exhausted. We've got 13 miles to get to Table Rock. We have a 1,000-foot ascent up Sassafras Mountain, which is the highest mountain in North Carolina.
In South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina, you're right. And I have a feeling it's going to kick our butts.
Oh, it will.
It will.
I guarantee you.
So
Let's start the pain.
let's start it. No pain, no gain. Pain is just weakness,
Weakness leaving
your
the body.
One slip, and you're going down and down and down. All right, we are about 1.5 miles up a 3-mile, 1,000 foot ascent, and it's pretty much sucking the souls right out of our bodies. This is hard.
That's an understatement.
All right, 1.5 miles to go. Let's get hiking. We've reached a little false summit here, but it's a good little break from all that incline. It's nice and cool this morning. We're trying to beat the rain out. Calling for rain, showers at 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and then thunderstorms at 5 and 6 o'clock. So once we hit this Sassafras, we need to make a quick exit down to Table Rock so we can beat the rain. So far so good. Everybody's holding up. Carl and I are holding up okay. We have made it to the top of Sassafras. This is the view for this morning. Standing on top of Sassafras Mountain. This is the dividing line between North Carolina and South Carolina. So right now I have my feet splitting the border. We have made it up Sassafras. We are thrilled to death. This is the last big climb of the hike. Downhill for a few miles, a little uphill, and then all downhill to Table Rock.
It was worth the pain.
Yeah, it was an adventure for sure. $9.7 miles to finish this adventure. So we're making our final ascent of the day, going up to the top of a mountain called the Pinnacle. It's as hard as everything else. This has more ups than downs both ways. I don't know how, but it sure feels like it. 5 miles to finish, and we're done. Coming off the Pinnacle, 3.5 miles left to camp. We're walking through a little burned area. So about 3 miles left to Table Rock. We did not beat the rain out. It's starting to rain. This camera's not waterproof, so I can't film in the rain. So I don't know how much more video I'll get. I figure about 1.5 hours left to get to Table Rock. How does it feel?
It's cold and it feels great.
This is the last mile of the Foothills Trail. Winding down. Couldn't be more excited. So this is nearing the end of our hike. Got a nice paved asphalt trail. Back to the parking lot.
We made it.
Where Joel will be waiting for us.
I just wanna dance, dance. Dancing through
what does a thru hiker do as soon as he comes off the trail? Pig out.